Do you have checklists, cheat sheets, notebooking pages, all sorts of free downloads that you spent years or even months creating? You do, but then you're not doing anything. You're just throwing them all out there for freebies all the time. Eventually, you end up with a hard drive with scattered, underutilized PDF files. Today, we're going to make a paradigm shift. We are going to shift from all this free PDF that you may or may not have organized to actually selling. You don't need, and consumers don't want all your scattered files, all your different lead magnets. They are going to value something if you curate these together and you solve one specific problem from start to finish. I'm Carrie Beck with Family eBiz, where we help families start and scale online businesses. And today I'm at the beach because hopefully this summer you're taking a vacation and still making money. Today is a little trick on how you could take your freebies and turn them into paid digital products. I want to share a system and a mindset to grow your business. You don't need to keep creating new digital products. That's what most of you have told me you are doing. Maybe not all of you, but a lot of you are, I know. You just need to identify which individual free assets are already getting your people's attention and then group them together logically. That is what Emily McDermott did. Instead of trying to invent some complex app or massive book, she looked at the exact organizational tools and tracker sheets that she was using in her daily workflow. Okay, so it's not even an ebook. It is organizational tools and trackers. And you know what she did? She put them together as a bundle and she went from making zero sales because she wasn't making any in the beginning to $280,000 in passive income. Wow, that would be awesome. So here's what I want you to do. As we go through today, I'm going to give you a few little activities or tasks that I want you to do so that by the end of our time together, you will have this all put together. I want you to open up wherever you're back into your website, Google Drive, Google Analytics, email marketing platform, wherever you can look and see how many downloads you're getting on each of your lead magnets, each of your free items. You want that download data, and I want you to pick the top three. What are your three most popular free downloads from this past year? Don't do anything to them. Don't change them. Just know where they are. Because now we're going to build a premium starter bundle. You see, a single PDF just doesn't always sell well. No one wants to pay $15 for a two-page worksheet. A lot of people don't even want it as a freebie. But a lot of times that's what we're offering to them. So what I want you to do is look at these top three that you've just identified, and I want you to see how can I put those together as a digital package. If you're a homeschool blogger, you might combine a free daily reading log, a weekly lesson planner, and a history summary sheet. For me, I will just give you one of my examples. I'd written a book called Drama Free Mom, Finding Peace in Your Life, Your Home, and Your Family, and homeschool maybe. I had it. And it wasn't selling very well for $15. So you know what I did? I put it together and I made a bundle. I had speaking sessions and audio sessions that I had. And I took two or three of them that went along with that topic, turned it into a bundle, and it started selling because there was more value to it. How can you take, and that was just one of my free ones. You could take all three of them. I added something to just one that I already had. I did not create any new content. Let me repeat myself. If you're multitasking, come back to me. I did not create new content. Stop creating new content when your old content isn't even selling. Let's figure out why that's not working. And one reason is, and sometimes even when you sell it for $3, people go, oh, well, that's so cheap. What's inside of it? Is it really worth it? So you want to increase the value of this item. My drama-free mom bundle, if you bought each of them individually, I think it's $45 or $46, and I sell it for $25. So, all right, the missing ingredient for a lot of you is this. You've got to transform your free information into a paid product. You must add an element that ensures execution. How do they put it into practice? Maybe a visual progress tracker, maybe a goal sheet, 30-day checklist to the front of the bundle. Here's a few things. Well, let me just say, when people have a structured roadmap, they're more likely to consume it and see transformation, and then they get excited about what you offer and they're going to keep coming back to you. Isn't that what you want? That guides them to that finish line, saving them hours of guesswork. Here's a few of these. This is a $15 boot camp that I sell, and this is my roadmap. Steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we cover 5 steps to a firm foundation. That's one. This is my boost system. Some of you are familiar, some of you have bought my boost system. If not, I can include a link in the show notes as well. But it's our 5-step plan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and tells them exactly what they need to do to see success in their online business. Consider this. I think it's really important, especially educators, that if you don't have a platform, go and find a platform. So you might go to TPT, you might go to Etsy. A lot of stuff is out there, eBay, wherever. But I would look at some of the themed items that they have in these places and then see what's selling, what's got high reviews. Don't, I'm talking 15 minutes review. Some of you are going to spend 2 hours and you've just wasted 2 hours. Um, and see what they're doing for starter bundles and then see how you could use those ideas, not copy them and not create something new. Again, do not create something new. And how could you scale that into thousands of dollars a month? Just taking some bite-sized files and curating them together. So I want you to grab a blank sheet of paper or an open app or a doc on your computer. Write down a specific 30-day goal that combines your 3 freebies into a unified workflow. So for my homeschool one, actually I have 5 PDFs for these, but that's just the way it worked out. But maybe we only did 3, and I put 1, 2, and 3. And I can make a roadmap. This is how we're going to go to get to it. And that was the goal, to finish those 3. And there are some things about, the last one, are you taking the Mom Start Challenge? So you want to come up with that. Now, there are some frictions, and some of y'all are going, you stall because you worry, how am I going to deliver all of this to them? How do I charge sales tax? How do I handle customer accounts or customer service? You don't need a complicated, expensive customer website setup to start selling digital products. The easiest way is, like I said, to go borrow another platform like Etsy, like TPT. And I've bought plenty of digital products on Etsy, like Amazon or eBay. I don't know how eBay is with digital products anymore, but that you used to not be able to do that. The people that go to those sites, they are buyers. Where do people go for freebies? Google. Now, you might find some buyers on Google. Go to there, and this is great if you don't have a lot of traffic and you can borrow traffic of active buyers. You're going to use their platform and set it up with their help. And then they will deliver your file for them. If they need to charge sales tax, they'll take care of all of that kind of stuff. That's number 1, the marketplace engine. Number 2, the direct creator storefront. That is your storefront. I personally use ThriveCart. There are some free ones. I never had much success with them. I like ThriveCart because it's a one-time fee, and then you have a shopping cart forever, and you can put as many items in it as you want. If you have a following for your blog or your podcast or social media, this will be a great place because you can control the checkout. I now have you click the button, the checkout pops up right there, and they fill it out on one page. They don't have to go clicking a whole bunch of buttons. One page checkout system. So choose which way you're going to sell. Option marketplace engine or digital creator storefront. Either one, both handle processing the payment, delivering a clean download, and then they transfer money into your account directly. So if you're interested in ThriveCart, I will put a link to that. I do offer anyone that uses my link a 30-minute consultation call to help you get set up in ThriveCart. Because I learned a lot of lessons. I didn't have that, and I had to figure it all out myself. But And they're going to be to the point eventually of offering a community. They actually have communities right now that are not on social media, Facebook. So that's pretty cool. These types of places have done the case studies and they've eliminated the multi-step, all the steps that you have to go through like you do on Amazon. They route your audience straight from your social mention or blog post to the checkout, and it's a clean one-page digital link right there. And so that I think is going to convert better for your sales as well. You need to realize you are sitting on a gold mine of existing digital assets. Stop making new products or new lead magnets. Stop overcomplicating it. What it takes to build products from scratch, it does take time. Take your free worksheets, what you've already created, connect them to some kind of progress tracker, and then upload the bundle to an automated storefront or your own. I did this with Busy Mom's organizational toolkit. I already had some organizational tools in there. And so then I just created actually some PDFs for them to use it with their kids as well. So they get themselves organized, and then they're going to be able to get their kids and work on their goals all together as a family. And that's what I added to pull that thing together. And that one sells also. So if you're interested, one way you can get yourself organized on lead magnets is our business marketing roadmap. That is, it's not exactly what it is, but you can list your top lead magnets and then you can look at, do I bundle these together or do I send them to another paid product? I highly recommend taking your freebies, pulling three of them together, see how they connect, and turning it into a bundle or a toolkit like I have done, and continue to make money off of these bundles and these toolkit. Hey, if this is helpful to you and you have a someone that you collaborate with or someone that you meet with for accountability or just someone else in the business, would you please share this link with them? I know it would mean something to them and it would mean something to me as well. Thanks so much. And I would love it if you would leave a comment, especially if you are watching this on YouTube. I am Carrie Beck with Family eBiz and Homeschool Blogger University. We'll talk to you next time.